Today, I'm sharing with you the 3 best agency outreach scripts in 2023 and also why the one you're using right now probably isn't working and how we can change that so you can start booking way more meetings as of today. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is we have a beginner script, okay, a complete newbie script. We have a big fish script, okay, if you have a big case study. And lastly, we also have a class clown, okay? This is like a funnier script. Also, I'm going to share with you a bunch of follow-up secrets, but we'll get to that later. So let's dive in to scripts, how they work, how everything functions. Okay, the first thing we need to know is the reason why your script right now probably doesn't work is because it's not suited to you. Okay, you probably watched a Thomas Gannett or an Iman Gaji or Serge Guattari video and thought, great, they use this script, so it must work well for me. And it's just not true, and it's simply because they have that script based on the certain variables and leverages that they have inside their business, right? If they have a big case study and you don't, and they use that in their script, how can you replicate that when it's not, you don't have the same things to leverage, okay? So we need to understand that a script needs to be tailored to you and your situation. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today is we're going to tailor them, and I'm also going to make sure at the end of this video you know exactly how to make a script yourself. Okay, so the second thing we know is there's different frameworks, right? You can have a one message sequence pitch. You can have a multiple message sequence pitch. You could have an indirect pitch, right? You could have a value pitch. There's a bunch of different frameworks you could use to actually pitch, and which one you choose depends on the things that you have to leverage, okay? It depends on your situation. So another thing to know is there's different levels, right? A message that a beginner sends will differentiate a lot versus someone that is advanced will send, right? Like a message I will send is probably not the one you should send because we are different. We're at different stages in our business, so it wouldn't make sense to copy each other, right? And the last thing is leverage, right? You need to use things to your advantage, right? If you're young, use that as leverage. If you're a newbie, use that as leverage. If you have a big case study, use that as leverage. Whatever the case is, use it all for leverage. Now, let's dive into the first script. And like I said, there's different frameworks. So perhaps, as you see right here, it's one message. It's a one message script. It's a one message pitch. But you can make this a 2 message. How? Let's put M2 down here, okay? And your M1, okay, M1 since your message 1, could just be, hey, name, do you offer X? Oops, X. Okay? And then they're going to say yes, and then you would say this. Okay? But for this case, we're just talking about a one message. So, boom. The script or the pitch is simply as follows. Hey, name, I am your name, your age, old entrepreneur. And to be totally honest, I just started my business and chose niche, the niche you're in, and give the reason why you chose it, okay? The reason why we want to pick a niche we resonate with is for this reason, okay? So share why, and then you say, as I'm totally new, my goal is just to gain some experience helping niche get desired results. Okay, so you have to know what your niche is looking for. So let's say you're working with gyms, okay? Helping gyms get, helping gyms fill out their calendar, okay? Maybe that's a desired result, I don't know. And I was wondering if I could work for you totally for free, no strings attached, to gain some experience. What do you say? Okay, boom, number 1. And the reason why this is so good as a beginner is because you're so authentic. You're sharing your new. You're sharing your age. You're sharing a bit of your story. You're sharing why you picked the niche. You're giving them a reason to have a vested interest in you. Okay, that's message number 1. Now, message number 2. This is for all the people who have a nice, solid case study. If you don't have a case study, do not use this script because it does not apply to you. Use the first script, get a case study, and then maybe use this one. So the second one, right? Keep in mind, you could just get rid of this message totally. Okay, you don't have to have M1. You could just start right out with this message, pitch out the gate. However, in this scenario, we have a message. Okay, boom. Hey, quick question. Do you sell any whatever, right? Whether it's programs, coaching services, consulting, whatever the case is, you ask them the question, okay? And keep in mind, this can be any question. You can ask any question you want. The point is just to get some sort of answer, right? And if the prospect says why, okay, you say, well, to be honest, I was just trying to see if you were somebody we could potentially help. They're going to say, well, help with what? And then you pitch, right? But if they just say, yes, I do sell X, yes, I do sell coaching programs, you say, great. We help out what they are. Okay, so if they're coaches, we help out coaches with their problem. Maybe their problem is they don't have enough time on their hands to serve their clients properly. Okay, with time management to bring you more revenue, customers, etc. Whatever the case is, whatever you're bringing them. And I'd be happy to show you the same system we use to get. And then here's where you plop in your case study. So whether maybe your case today is show you the exact same system that we use to get Justin an extra 30K MRR while actually saving him 5 hours a week using the system we have. Okay, boom. That is message number 2 with a case study, right? You're leveraging the fact that you provided results for somebody else in hopes that they'll look and go, oh, that's awesome. How'd you do that? Tell me more. Hop on a call, close them. Okay, number 3 is class count, and this is one that I made up. And it's simply this, right? You start off with, hey name, I know this is probably and this is a random number and that's why it's funny, okay? The 7,386 message or pitch you've read this week, but I promise that mine is different. Want to give it a shot, okay? And the reason why this works, and feel free to try it out, right, is because you're coming across so authentic and so funny. Everyone else just pitches. You're coming across saying, hey, I know everyone pitches you, so do I have permission to pitch you? Right, is basically what you're saying. And it's going to be like a relief. Because some people will say no because they just don't want to get pitched to. But some people will actually say yes, and more often than not they will. Because they're like, finally, someone that's doing something different. Okay, someone that's actually asking. So you'll actually have a pretty good response rate with this. And people will actually be inclined to listen to your pitch. And then you just send your pitch. Okay, I don't know what your pitch is, so I can't make it up for you. Okay, it totally depends on what you offer, right? If you work for free, your pitch could literally just be this one, right? Like it could literally just be that after you send this message. Or oops, my bad. This message here. Okay, so whatever your pitch is, whatever your offer is, you send it after that. Okay, so whatever you offer, 30 appointments in 10 days, whatever the case is, do that. Okay, now let's go to the follow-up secrets. First thing we need to know is when we're following up, we don't want to say the word follow-up. Okay, don't be that guy that says. Don't be the guy that says, hey, I'm just following up. Or don't be the guy that comments on their picture, hey, just sent you a DM, would love if you checked it out. You look like a bot. Okay, don't be doing that. Okay, now follow-up secrets. Okay, boom. Here's a secret. Memes. I know it sounds fucking stupid, and I agree because it is, but I can't even stress how many times I've got a response after I send a meme. Okay, so let's read some of them together. Okay, not sure if 100 follow-up attempts is too much or if I should keep trying. It's funny. Face you make when you see another message from me. This is my personal favorite. Okay, I told him we could chat next week, and he's still messaging me 2 months later. Okay, if someone said, yeah, we'll talk next week or whatever, yada yada yada, send them this if they don't reply. Okay, this one. Did he just? Yes, he followed up again. These are funny. This one. Hey, you accidentally left me on red. Haha, lol, X. Not sure if text messages aren't going through or just being ignored. No text back. Alright then, and then just this messy one sitting here waiting. Okay? Use these. Use them. I guarantee you, it makes following up a bit more fun. And 2, when they reply, it's like a bit of a relief because they're going to laugh. Okay? They're going to laugh, and if they don't, they're just dumb. Okay? Anyways, now, on the topic of follow-ups, okay? Another thing that we can do when following up, it's another little thing you can try, is leave a comment on their post, but do not comment, hey, sent you a DM. Okay, don't do that. Comment on their post something genuine, okay? So, like, if someone posted something cool, okay, write about it. Hey, I thought this was super awesome. I really liked how you did X. Let's say it was real estate house. I really like how this house looks. I think that this kitchen is something I want to have when I grow up. Okay? And you might be thinking, why would I comment something that's not through the DMs? Here's why. Okay? Alex mentioned this as association, right? People will see you as, hey, this person left a genuine comment, and then when they see you in the inbox, they go, oh, hey, this is the guy that actually left a cool comment on my post. I wonder what he's talking about. Okay? Association. Just trust me. Just do it. Okay? This is the same for when you pitch right away. Send a DM before you pitch, but don't make it anything related to sending a DM. Right? One thing we want to do is before we actually send our pitch, before we send our first message in the DMs, type a comment out and make it genuine. Okay? I don't know what it's going to be. I can't give you a script because I don't know what the post is. Okay? Whatever the post is about, leave a genuine comment that seems actually like you care. Okay? Cool. Now, before we wrap up this video, I want to share with you a couple more things about why your script isn't working, okay, and how we can actually make it work. And the first thing we need to do is this. Stand in your prospect's shoes. Okay, and what I mean by that is right now, send your script to yourself, read it, and go, if I was my prospect, how would I feel if I got sent this message? Okay, and if you just ask yourself that, you can instantly find flaws within your pitch. Okay, maybe it sounds too much like a bot. A lot of scripts that I read, okay, from people that I help out, is that they just sound robotic. Okay, they just sound super unnatural. Cancel it out. Don't worry about that. We don't like get rid of any robotic shit. We don't want to sound like a robot. We want to sound like a real human being. Okay, that's number one. Second thing is look at things that just seem sketchy or confusing or weird. So if your pitch, okay, uses just so many weird words and sounds scammy, change it. Okay. The third common mistake I see all the time when I analyze people's scripts is it's too long. People don't want to sit here and read a whole story. Okay. Make it short, make it sweet, make it concise so they can just have a brief read and go, cool, this is what it's about. The fourth problem, you're not invoking curiosity. Okay? If you want people to have a reason to jump on a call with you, you have to evoke curiosity. And what I mean by that is you have to not give away everything. Okay? The worst thing you can do on a first date is share your whole life story, unless you want to get turned down, right? That's the worst thing you do. You want to play it conservative. You want to hold back a little bit, right? And this is so you evoke curiosity, so they have a vested interest in you and what you do, so they want to learn more. Okay? This is literally dating advice for y'all. Okay? This is fucking dating advice. For any of y'all who have problems getting girls, don't share everything. Be super chill, be leaning back and just give a little bit. Give enough for them to bite on so you can pull them in, but don't give them anything more. Okay? You just give them a little nibble. Dating advice and fucking outreach advice. What is this channel about? This is fucking awesome. Okay, cool. So that is those are the things you want to analyze with your script. Okay, put yourself in your prospect's shoes and look over some of the common problems that I just listed out for you. Another thing that we can do to analyze scripts and to see how our messages are actually going is with KPIs. Okay, track your outreach with KPIs, so response rate, lead rate, contact rate, yada yada yada. But it's also simply with, does this outreach script suit you? Okay, does it suit you as who you are? And I know this sounds stupid, okay, but the reason why you copying Serge Guattari, okay, Iman Gaji, Thomas Gannett, Tony Lee, Dylan Wilson, I don't care who it is, copying any famous SMA, short form content, whatever agency owner out there, the reason why it doesn't work, and you're like, what the fuck, it worked for them, they make $1 million a year, why doesn't it work for me? Because it's not suited for you, okay, it's just not, okay? The reason, for any runners out there, there's millions of different running shoes, okay, and everyone wears a different one, even though they're all just running shoes, okay, it's all just an outreach script. Everybody's foot is a little different, okay? Everybody's personality, style, niche, prospects are all a little different, so we need to tailor to that, okay? So we need to learn about our prospects, learn about them, so we know what they would like, so we know how we can structure our script. Okay, so with that all being said, with these scripts, yes, you could copy them, but I do not suggest you copy them word for word. And it's simply because we want to tailor it to you. So maybe read the script, maybe go, I like this one, or I like this one, okay? Copy it and then look for tweaks. Where could I tweak to make things better, okay? Where could I make little changes? What else could I add in here? But do you notice how all of them follow the same framework that I mentioned before? They're authentic. They sound real. They don't sound robotic, okay? They're short and concise. They evoke curiosity, right? Just read this. Great. We help out what they are with their problem to bring more revenue. I'd be happy to show you the system we use to get John an extra 30K MRR with saving him 5 hours a week. They're thinking, how the fuck did you do that? Show me, okay? We're evoking curiosity. So, I hope that this video helped you out. And guess what? If you want help with your script, either comment your script down below or join my free Discord and upload your script in there, and I will personally take a look at your script and help you analyze it and change it so that it is optimized for you, okay? Because scripts need to be tailored to you. So join my Discord or comment down below your script, and I will personally help out each and every one of you to make sure that you have the best script possible. Without further ado, have a good day, y'all.